Hey guys, and welcome back to the Lady of Wonderland. And for this episode, I am making straight fox coffee, but actually, it probably should be more of a hot chocolate chop. But we don't have that, so we just pretend that it is a chocolate chop, a hot chocolate chop. I just love hot chocolate, and yeah, well, since we got these awesome pieces, this just totally makes sense to make some kind of shop in this way. And I must say, well, the shop itself, it's just a straight shop, but yeah, the top of it is quite cool, I guess, and I really hope you guys like it too. I tried to make some kind of cream layer over here, and what I also did was adding, like you can see right now, I just added the VF exit with steam that just gives it some life, or if that's right to say, but it's just so funny. And yeah, well, I use the art pieces, but they're pretty blank, but I don't think it's that annoying once you put everything around it. And yeah, well, cups can be blank, right? And after this, I'm making the last corner shop of this main street area, and then after that we are gonna make like some kind of gates to the park. So, and that is where the most fun is going to begin, I guess, and I'm so excited to show you guys. As I mentioned in the last episode about the dark ride, I'm definitely gonna do the dark ride, don't worry about that, but I just had to make a castle, and I know you guys said, yeah, you should do a pink castle or a castle with candies. Well, the pink castle, that depends how you see it, but I didn't use candies or that kind of stuff, but don't worry, I think it's quite good. I'm quite proud of it, to be honest, myself. So I really hope you guys will like it too. It's kind of a little bit inspired of the Disneyland castle, but okay, you just have to see. I must not spoil that much. I'm so sorry for that, but I'm just so hyped about this park. Did I already mention that after I'm gonna make the corner shop, and the corner shop will be a donut shop? And of course, you need to make like giant donuts on the shop, and it really turned out pretty funny in the end. So just let me know what you guys think of that. And I was also just trying to make a rainbow. At first, I really thought, no way, this is not going to work. But to be honest, I think I nailed it with the rainbow. So yes, that will be something in the future for you guys as well. I'm sorry you need to wait for this again still, but there's so many awesome stuff coming up in this park. Sophie Lundgren said, I like the idea of you reading and responding to comments during the video. It's fun to listen to. So let's just do it again. I am having so much fun to reply on your such funny comments and awesome comments. So I thought, yeah, let's just do it again. If you guys like it, then I just go and keep on doing it, because I so much appreciate all your comments, and this is probably like the most fun way to show you guys how much I appreciate it, right? You know, I can't respond to all of you guys. Even I would do that, but it would take me an hour probably. But I just picked some awesome comments to reply to, and just keep on replying and commenting on the next episodes, of course. And we can just keep on doing this if you guys like that. And if you don't, let me know as well. But as far as I know right now, you guys like that and I like that. So let's just keep on doing this. So thank you, Sophie, for letting me know. Okay, let's see. We got blind spot. A rose garden with red and white roses and a few paint buckets in between would be a nice and fitting scenery. I love that idea. I'm not really sure because I told you I'm gonna make an Alice in Wonderland themed ride, so it could be that I'm just gonna use it for the dark ride, but who knows, maybe I have an area like, yes, this fits totally. So yeah, who knows. It is really an awesome idea, especially with those like small little buckets. I really like that idea. Let's see. Blackbird SJ, make a rainbow road, just a small section where the path is a rainbow, or yellow brick road. Well, as I said, I am working on a rainbow right now, so I don't think I need a rainbow road as well, even though it sounds very, very cool. And a yellow brick road could be a thing. I really love that movie. I just totally forgot about the name. Wow, blacked out here. What was the name again? The Wizard of Oz, of course. I'm talking about the movie with Michael Jackson in it. I really love that movie, and that could totally be something to use in an area. Gosh, I wish this park will get bigger and bigger. Yeah, let's just keep our fingers crossed that I can keep on working with this park as long as I want to. Okay, so let's see. Technic YouTube. Could you make air balloons with confetti coming out? With the pods, make pretzel-shaped ones or a roller coaster that is going over the path. Let's see. The air balloons. I was totally thinking about air balloons. I am seriously gonna look into that because I really think that would look so awesome with the castle in the skyline, with the rainbow and some air balloons. And the confetti is such a great idea as well, so thank you. Yes, I am definitely gonna look into those air balloons further in this park. Okay, RC Ash, maybe you should add a backdoor at every store. It will make the park a little bit more realistic and it will increase the detail on this park. Love this series, by the way. Thank you. So, thank you, RC. I could make backdoors, but I was kind of planning just to totally cover the bags up with just some scenery and bushes and trees, I mean. So I don't think it's really handy to make backdoors at these shops, but I could definitely think of that in other buildings in the park, of course. Okay, Weird Brick. There's a ride or ride type that is called Cheshire Cat, I think. A little help from Coaster Expert Silver Rat would be helpful. So of course the Cheshire Cat, right? I will definitely choose that one. We only have two, and the other one is a Western type car, so it doesn't make sense to use that one. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be the Cheshire Cat. And yes, of course, I think I speak with Silver like every day, so yeah, it makes sense to ask him for help if I'm gonna make coasters, so of course I will. Murab Munot. Yes, that's right. Can you make an area with miniature houses and parks which is surrounded by a giant wall? Also such a great idea, but I've seen people doing like the miniature houses and like a little city. For example, Ferris did. You can find him on YouTube as well, and it's so awesome. And I think didn't Rudy Rankhamel made something like that as well. I know they've been working on it both, but I'm not really sure if Rudy also showed it on his YouTube channel. I don't know, but I'm definitely Ferris did, and it looks so awesome. But I'm not really sure if I want to do something like that as well. But who knows? Maybe there's an area where it would fit, like a very small little area. That could be a thing. So yeah, thank you for that idea. Matthijs Bastian. Is this really about Alice in Wonderland, or is this more about candies? It's in Dutch, so I have to translate. That's why I was waiting for a second. This is not a park that is going to be inspired of Alice in Wonderland. The dark ride will be inspired totally on Alice in Wonderland, so there will be a part of the park that is totally inspired by that. But Alice in Wonderland, no, The Lady in Wonderland is going to be just about craziness, imagination, fantasy, a little bit Disney inspired, and just lots of fun, lots of goofy stuff, and just make like a pretty park that, yeah, well, is inspired by lots of awesome things. Like, you guys are mentioning so many great ideas, so I hope by mentioning all these ideas, what I like, what I don't like, and what I would love to put in this park somewhere, yeah, that is where this park is going to. It's not really like I'm gonna use candies everywhere. It's just about imagination and making like an awesome, funny park, crazy park. Yeah, I think that is just the whole intention of this whole park, and I hope you like it, Matthijs. Camila Jimenez, DeLady, I'm starting to have diabetes. I've seen so many comments of this and it's so funny. Like, I can imagine like watching to this, like watching to these donuts right now. I want to eat them, seriously. I would love to eat those donuts. So yeah, I'm sorry for your diabetes. Joost Raymonds, question to answer in the next video. What's your favorite fantasy animal or creature? Now that is seriously a thing I need to think about. But if I go to the next question, and now for Fallen, can you make Donkey from Shrek? And now I just realized like Shrek is one of my most favorite movies ever. I totally love that movie, and maybe if you follow me from the beginning, you know I have made a Shrek out of terraforming. That was just when Alpha 2 came out, so when we had the terraforming, and I posted only 2 videos on my YouTube channel, but I had to remove them because I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna use Shrek music, and yeah, well, then I got partnered, and then I was like, okay, it's not that good to have Shrek music on my channel because it's not allowed, it's copyrighted. So I had to remove them because I didn't even finish that park. I just made like an awesome Shrek out of terraforming, and that was all. I think I might have the footage yet, so I could upload it again just for you guys to see, but it's not really more than Shrek. And I did a little bit of his house, and I tried to make Donkey. So yeah, and that was so difficult, and I was like so annoyed by the terraforming because it took me such a long time, and it just didn't feel right to keep on building on that. So yeah, that's why I kind of removed it as well, because I didn't finish it. But if you guys want me to upload it to just see how it looks, then I could do that, of course. If I still have the footage, I need to check that as well. But so to answer your question, Joost, I think all the animals, creatures of Shrek are totally my favorite, because I totally love that movie, and it is, yeah, it's just such a funny movie, and it's inspired by Disneyland. Well, at least, how you call that, they're like having jokes about all these characters, and it's such a great movie. I bet you all have you've all seen that movie as well, so you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, well, I inspired all my cats. Well, I have only one left, of course, that's Mambo, and Mambo is inspired by the penguin of Happy Feet. And I had a cat named Charming from Prince Charming of Shrek, and that was one of my first cats. And I had Feline, and Feline was inspired by the girlfriend of Bambi. And then afterwards I totally didn't know, but I realized that Feline is just the female version of Felix, of a cat. So it felt kind of stupid, because I really thought I named her to the girlfriend of Bambi. So yeah, that was quite funny. And as last, I have piece or disaster to make a maze work. Just do a bunch of paths everywhere and add little shops, toilets, or rides at different points of it so that they actually use it and walk around the maze. Well, I don't know if you have seen my Land of Merryweather series. That is my season 2 series on my YouTube channel. I did made a maze out of trees, and actually I made a building inside, in the middle of the maze, so that the people actually use it. So yeah, that is very good idea to make a maze work, of course. But I'm just not really sure if I'm gonna do like a real maze or just use those hatches for a certain area, maybe around the castle. I'm not really sure about that yet. So yeah, these were all the comments I've written down, and I really hope you liked it, and you still are as excited as I am to keep on watching at least to this series, because there's lots of awesome stuff coming up. And the guy who I'm gonna make the dark ride with is making like awesome stuff inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and I'm so hyped to show you guys. But for now, we need to wait a few more episodes because I'm starting the castle first, and of course the gate building ish to the park itself. But yeah, there's lots of awesome stuff coming up, guys. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you have some awesome ideas, any questions, and I will answer them. And I will definitely hope to see you in the next episode on Saturday. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Bye, guys.